Next, on Second Chance Chihuahuas.
Is this place scary or what?
Laura and Jim head into the night to track down a pack of wild dogs in an abandoned building.
This reminds me of clearing buildings in Iraq.
And get more than they bargained for.
Did you hear that?
A hit-and-run victim named Marshy gets surgery to save his broken leg.
I'm really concerned they might have to amputate his leg.
And Laura and Jim try to rescue a stray pup in the LA River.
Come here, puppy.
But they need to catch it first.
Jim, give me the glove.
On Second Chance Chihuahuas.
I'm Laura Dash. The world is a scary place, especially when you're little like me. I find my strength sticking up for the little guy. I'm their second chance, and I'm their last chance. You guys hungry? You want to eat? All right, come on, let's go eat. Come on, everybody. Come on, let's go eat. Come on, let's go eat.
It's another morning at Doolittle's Ranch, a unique place that caters to the smallest breed of dog in the world, the Chihuahua.
I run Doolittle's Ranch, and I've rescued about 2,000 Chihuahuas or more. Lots of doggies to feed. At Doolittle's, we follow the 4 R's. Rescue, remedy, rest, and rehome. High five? Good girl.
The dogs at Doolittle's Ranch are the lucky ones. Thousands of Chihuahuas are euthanized each year in the United States.
31% of the dogs that enter our shelters are euthanized, and Chihuahuas are on the top of the list. It all started with the Taco Bell dog. Everyone got on the bandwagon, everyone wanted Chihuahuas. Then they did Beverly Hills Chihuahua 1, Beverly Hills Chihuahua 2, and then what happens is the cuteness wears off. The fashion statement of, the cute little Chihuahua just, kind of wears off on people. And sadly, these small dogs are easy to throw out onto the street. The clock is running out on these dogs. If we don't catch them, city services will. And that's not good.
Laura's first stop of the day is at a nearby shelter. They've got a Chihuahua named Marshy who's been hit by a car and needs her help.
Hi, are you here to see Marshy?
Yes, hi. Oh, he's a cutie.
Yeah, this is Marshy.
Hey, little baby. So, which leg is it?
He came in, he had a broken bone in his ankle here.
Is it painful?
It's been pretty chronic. So he's been on painkillers, but he can't use the leg.
Gotcha. It's okay, little guy.
After being struck by a car, Marshy was brought to the shelter 2 months ago. He's been languishing in pain ever since, desperately in need of someone to come to his rescue and pay for the surgery to save his leg.
I don't know if I can afford to help this dog, but I sure would like to try.
Hopefully it's just a function of taking the piece of bone that broke off, you can actually feel it right there, and bringing it back down and pinning it.
Is there a possibility I can hang out with him and get to know him?
Sure, absolutely.
Animal shelter vets usually offer only the most basic medical care. They don't have the resources to perform the surgery Marshy needs.
Hey, Marshy. There you go. No, you're too busy wanting to sniff around. There's a lot of little dogs that get hit by a car. Sometimes dogs get out, accidents happen, and they can't afford to do the surgery, so they dump them at the shelter. Come here. Come here. You think he'll let me pick him up?
You have to be very careful of the back area.
He was a little shy when I first met him, but because of his injury, he probably is in a little bit of pain. And of course, we have to be careful with his broken leg.
There you go. There you go.
We gonna be friends? We gonna be buddies? Surgery can cost thousands of dollars, and that's a lot of money for a small organization like mine. I saw him online for a few weeks now, had my eye on him, wanted to help him. This is the hardest part in rescue. I want to keep them all, but I just can't. And this dog is just so sweet. I think I'll take him.
Oh, great.
We take in dogs that no other rescue would take. Broken leg dogs, dogs that need eye surgery, dogs with tumors. These dogs have been let down many times. Give him a second chance. He'll make a good companion for someone. Once, you know, his leg is all healed, I think somebody will love him just as much as I do. I already love you. Yes, I do.
Back at the ranch, Laura is working with her other rescues.
This is Bea. She's about 2 years old, and she doesn't have a mean bone in her body.
Bea was rescued by Laura after her previous owners abandoned her.
Bea was dumped at the shelter by her owners because they said she had a skin condition. The vet said it probably is alopecia. I want to see Bea find her forever home because she's just such an innocent, sweet soul and just wants to be loved. And for past owners to dump her off at the scary shelter is just unthinkable.
Now that Bea's been rescued, the first step in her rehabilitation is for Laura and Jim to earn her trust. Then they can begin to work with her.
The very first day that Laura brought her back from the shelter, she was kind of staying to herself, and I was sitting on the couch and I went, just keep your baby. And I just did a little thing and she immediately came over. So I began to have emotions for her. And that's the double whammy of doing rescues, that sometimes you got to give up these little dogs as you start falling in love with them.
Bea has a few issues that we need to work on. She's very shy when you first meet her, and she hides. And last thing is she does not know how to walk on a leash. Let's try this, come on. She really doesn't like that. If I can't get her comfortable walking on a leash, it's gonna be really difficult to find her a home. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay, it's okay. It's okay, baby. It's okay, come on. Okay. So the reason why Bea can't walk on a leash is a lot of people that have little dogs under 4 pounds, they start to just, you know, carry them. Then when they get a little bit bigger and they put the collar and the leash on them, they freak out. She really doesn't like it on her collar. You ready? Come on. Come on. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Come on. Okay, okay. Come on. No. No, come on. Come on. Come to me. No, come to me. Come on. I'm really not sure how long it's going to take me to train Bea to walk on a leash. I'm hoping within a couple of days. It might take a while. Okay, that's enough for today. You did really well. I'm very proud of you. We're definitely not walking her on her flat collar. She does not like that. We'll try to find a harness that fits her.
When a stray Chihuahua is spotted in LA, chances are Laura is going to get the call. Today, Laura and Jim are responding to a tip from one of Laura's volunteers. The dog was last seen roaming the LA River under the 6th Street Bridge.
LA River, huh?
It's gonna be interesting.
Until I met Laura, I had a misunderstanding about Chihuahuas. Always thinking that they were kind of more like the Mars Attacks dog. Always screaming at you, like, you know. But Laura introduced me to the world of Chihuahuas and small dogs, and I fell in love.
This is a race against time. The LA River is no place for a scared Chihuahua to be.
The Los Angeles River is not your typical waterway. Most of the river's 48 miles are a massive concrete channel with very little water. But the river can instantly rage when it starts to rain.
You sure this is the right spot?
That's what they told me, under the bridge. Dog could be any place.
You know, let's just get out here and let's start looking.
We get to the end of this pitch black tunnel, and it's this big, wide open space. This place is huge. How can we ever find a dog here? I don't see him over there.
It's kind of like we're going into no man's land, not to mention that the river is always kind of filthy.
I'm looking around, and I can't see a dog.
Look at how long this river is.
And all of a sudden, I turn to my left, and I see him. Come here.
Is that him right there?
Come here, puppy. Come here, puppy. No, no, come here. Jim, give me the gloves. Come here. It's okay, it's okay. Jim, hurry up. Hurry up.
Laura and Jim rushed to the LA River at the famous 6th Street Viaduct after one of Laura's volunteers spotted a stray Chihuahua in the riverbed.
Come here, puppy. Jim, give me the gloves.
But she'll need protective gloves to capture him.
Whoa, whoa, he's aggressive.
He's in his defense mode, ready to use the only weapon he has, his teeth.
When you grab a dog, you have to treat their mouth like it's a weapon. Because within 1 second, they can do some serious damage. It's okay, baby. I was able to corner him, and I scooped him up. And he was like, ah. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's okay, baby.
He's pissed off.
Yeah, pretty grumpy. Wow, look at his ears. Look at that. That's pretty bad. It's cut all the way down. How could somebody cut his ears? This makes me so angry. That's probably why he's aggressive and grumpy. People can be so cruel. If he's aggressive and you don't want him, bring him to me. I'll take care of him. Don't abuse him and cut off his ear. You don't know this yet, but we're gonna be really good friends.
Are you ready for the crate?
I think I'll carry him. Come on, buddy. It hurts. It really, really hurts my heart to see how people would do this to a dog, especially to a little dog. I feel bad for these dogs, and that's why I save them. Hey, sweetie. I'm on a mission. I'm gonna use Benny to assess the new dog, Grumpy.
Oh, excellent, excellent. Can't wait to see that.
Before I bring any new dog into our pack, I always bring out my balanced dog. A balanced dog is a dog that isn't afraid of people or other dogs. And my balanced dog is Benny. Benny's gonna help me assess how grumpy is. You ready, Ben? Ready, Benny, to meet your new friend? Come on, meet your new friend. Say hi to Grumps.
Grumpy isn't showing signs of aggression at all. Quite the opposite, and that's just as troubling.
So what you're seeing here is a dog that's still scared and frightened. When Grumpy runs back into his crate, it shows me that he still feels unsafe around me and the other dogs. Say hi. Okay, he didn't like that. All right, back off. It's okay. At this point, I think we should just put Grumpy in a different spot where he feels more comfortable. He's playing dead, he's playing possum.
Playing dead, or thanatosis, is an extreme reaction to fear, and is seen in some dogs that have been severely abused.
Up, 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 up. So now we're gonna test him for food aggression. Benny had that reaction off of Grumpy because he was attacking him. And dogs get the message that you stay away from my food, that's my food, I own that food. So Benny's not a confrontational dog, he's a balanced dog because he knows that he's gonna get another meal. Other dogs that aren't balanced, they don't know, when their next meal is gonna come. Well, as you can see, he does not like to share his food.
Laura sees all the signs. He's hovering over his food to protect it. He's showing the whites of his eyes. He growls. He even bites.
Grumpy, no.
Because Grumpy won't stop attacking Benny, Laura needs to change her tactics. She needs to get a hand in there.
The hand is a rubber arm I use for dogs that are either food aggressive or people aggressive. These dogs can be really nasty, so I use the hand so I don't get bit. As you can see, Benny is a stable dog. He has no issues with food. And Grumpy wants to bite the hand. I have a lot of work on my hands. Grumpy, no, stop.
Grumpy has a long way to go before he can mix with the other dogs, let alone be adopted. But Laura has a plan to get him there.
To help Grumpy overcome his food aggression, the first thing I'm gonna do is feed him separately from the other dogs. Then for the next 2 weeks, hand feed him. Then I'm gonna reintroduce the food bowl and feed him with the rest of the pack.
Now that Laura has a game plan for Grumpy, she's bringing Marshy to a nearby vet who specializes in orthopedic surgery
Hi, how are you?
Dr. Norris, how are you?
Hi, pleasure to meet you.
to discuss the original x-rays provided by the shelter.
What he's fractured is called the calcaneus.
Right.
Okay, there's the calcaneus. That's exactly what it looks like. And that's the piece. So his
That's up
broke
there.
right here. And this piece where the Achilles attached had moved up.
Which
I
is
could
a
get
lot.
that back.
Back in
However, this was taken back in June or July.
July, yeah.
So what we don't know is how far it's traveled up the leg now.
My main concern is the fact that they have to pull that one little bone, back to his heel. I hope his leg can be saved.
So I'm going to take another x-ray and compare
X-rays,
and see
right.
how far it's traveled. And to be perfectly honest, if this is halfway up the tibia, if it's way up here, the chance of us being able to get it back down with a single procedure is very close to zero.
Laura is hoping Marshy's injured leg can be saved. To find out, Dr. Norris needs to take new x-rays to see if the broken bone has moved too far to reattach it.
Marshy broke his heel, so it floated a little bit. Hopefully his leg doesn't have to be amputated.
It was 1.6-ish before, so it's a little more than it was.
Good boy.
There's the piece right there.
Good boy.
See, that's all it is. So if we
Yeah.
extend that, I bet we can break that down and pull it. Yeah, I bet we can pull that down. The good news is I measured the distance today, and I can feel that Achilles, that fracture, the Achilles tendon and that fractured calcaneus, and it's only traveled about 4 more millimeters. I am cautiously optimistic that we can save that ankle and give him a perfectly normal leg. Okay, I'd like to get him done as soon as possible. Get him ready for surgery tomorrow morning and then do the surgery then.
What's the after part?
That's the hard part, and that's a good question. So, and I make you raise your right hand and swear to me, and I'm not kidding around, for the next literally 6 to 10 to 12 maybe even weeks,
Oh, it's that bad?
absolutely no running.
Marshy has a long road ahead of him with recovery time, so this might take a while for him to find his forever home. Just have a few things to try on you. You ready, Bea?
Laura's been teaching Bea, her rescue with a skin condition, how to walk on a leash.
Nope, it's too small. Not a happy camper. Oh, maybe this doesn't work for her. Come on.
After several failed attempts, Laura thinks she may have finally found the right harness.
Oh, might fit. Might work for you. All right, let's give that a try. Let's go. Let's go for a walk. How does that feel? That feel good? There you go. I'll just follow you. So this is a good way to kind of just let her get used to being on a leash, so I just follow wherever she wants to go. Getting a little used to it. Come on, baby. I think now she's got the hang of it. She doesn't feel as stressed. Don't put any pressure on her and just let her go where she wants to go. You're a fast walker for a little thing. Very proud of you. We did it. We were very successful, and we got Bea to walk nicely on a leash. She's not 100%, but almost. She's walking now on a leash. Jim has really become fond of Bea, but I put Bea up on the internet, and we have a couple coming down to come meet her. Here's her spot.
You just fall in love with someone. You're gonna get home. She's ready for home. But when they leave, when they come and they leave, that can sometimes be hard because you do create bonds with these little lives.
Good girl. Job well done. Wow, this looks good. What's all this for?
This is for tonight's lunch.
Wow.
while we're out trapping.
We just got an email about a bunch of chihuahuas in an abandoned building. So Jim and I are going on one of our typical dates, rescuing dogs.
Hell of a date night.
And it's gonna be fun. And this looks,
That's not for us. That's for the doggies tonight.
Yeah, I was
those
gonna
are
say.
all the snacks that I got put together for the
ooh, that
trap
looks
dogs
good.
tonight.
I love doing rescue with Jim because I think he has the same compassion for these underdogs, for these unwanted dogs. They said that they think that there might be like at least, maybe 10 dogs. I called some of my rescue friends, so some of them are gonna take some of the dogs as well. So that's really good.
Excellent, excellent.
You gonna bring some candles as well?
Well, I had to make a decision. It's either the traps or the candelabra. So, okay, ready to go?
Yep.
All right, let's go.
Laura and Jim set off at dusk to the abandoned complex in central Los Angeles.
What's this?
This is it.
This could be
It's
it
all
here.
boarded up. Wow, big property. How are we gonna find all these
Oh,
dogs?
jeez, look how big this thing is.
We're gonna be here all night.
Oh, man, look at this.
Holy moly. Wait, you hear that?
Yes,
I hear a dog.
I hear some dogs. Yeah. Okay.
I've seen abandoned buildings, but this was out of a horror movie or something. It's very important that we catch these dogs in this abandoned building. If we don't, they might die.
What I think we'll do is I'll stage the equipment over there,
Okay,
and then we'll do a perimeter check.
okay.
And you got your light? Okay,
Yep,
cool.
I got my light.
You want to take the medical bag?
Yep,
That's it.
all right.
Let's do this thing. The process of rescuing is actually very straightforward. I like to start with the gloves because you get to know how much pressure you're putting on the dogs. But if the gloves aren't working, they have a tried and true, which are the traps. They're extremely humane. The trap is by far probably the best method.
Woof, woof. Here, puppies. Oh, there's something open there.
You want to check this out?
Yeah, let's check it out.
You go first.
Okay. Puppies! Here, puppies!
Anything attacks us, I'll be able to run first.
Great, thank you so much. This place looks like an old medical building where a lot of little dogs could hide in. Is this place scary or what? Our strategy is to go room to room, looking under anything that they could hide under, corners, any place that a dog might be hiding. Oh, there's a bathroom. You need to go? Each room gets scarier and scarier looking.
This is crazy.
Jim, there's holes in the floor. Just be careful.
This reminds me of clearing buildings in Iraq.
Wow, that must have been scary.
I was in the Army from 1984 to 1992. When I walk in there, all my military crap starts flying off. So every little nook and cranny, every little something behind a ledge or something, a little walls coming out, those all become possible places that something's hiding. I'm starting to smell some urine.
Me too, a lot.
The presence of urine is a telltale sign that this location is popular among stray animals.
Did you hear that?
Yes, I hear it now. There he is. Okay.
He's over there!
Laura and Jim are in an abandoned medical complex, following a report that as many as a dozen small dogs are hiding out there.
We knew there were a lot of dogs in there.
Did you hear that?
Yes, I hear it now. You could hear the scratching. You could hear the little pitter-patter of little paws running around. So all your senses are just completely on edge. There he is.
Where did she go?
The dog gets away, and with so many places to hide, it's time to change tactics.
Hey, this is a good spot for trapping. Look at all the access points.
Right.
Dogs can get in here from about 30 different angles.
Jim's been waiting for this moment. Time to set up one of his custom dog traps, designed specifically for catching chihuahuas.
This is like almost like a big old mousetrap. It's got the whole same mentality. It's just, dog hits the lever over here, the trap door shuts. Pretty simple.
Let's hope they're hungry.
Yes. Looks like we're ready to catch us some dogs.
Jim baits the trap with some lunch meat. And now it's a waiting game.
Jim and I met in 1996 online. Can you open that for me? You bet. There were no pictures back in those days, so you didn't know what you were getting. Our 1 hour lunch turned into 3 hours.
And we're still here today, almost 19 years later. We were one of the, screw that. We were the first internet date. How about that? Yeah, look at that. Oh, wow.
There he is. Hey, buddy.
How you doing, sweetie?
Oh, he's scared.
Yeah,
Oh, he's growling.
it's okay, baby.
Oh, there's another dog. Get your gloves. Get your gloves, Jim.
Go ahead, there she is. Get her.
Come here, buddy, girl. Come here.
You got her?
Got your gloves?
Yep.
He's right
yep.
here.
You okay, baby? You okay? Okay.
Got him.
Okay.
Watch your face. Watch your face.
When you grab a dog, you've got to constantly treat that dog's mouth like a weapon, as if you're holding a gun. And if you do that, you'll keep yourself and everyone around you safe.
Did he poop on you too? Yep.
All right. That scared the poop out of them all. Always wear old clothes because you're going to get pooped on.
Poor guy.
Poor thing. It's okay, baby.
Before the sun comes up, Laura and Jim have managed to rescue 5 Chihuahuas. They'll be back soon to find more, and for another date night.
Good job, sweetie.
We couldn't catch them all. That brings a little bit of a depression. When you walk away from this kind of scene, you wish you could save them all.
A long night. Job well done.
Laura begins her day with 2 of the dogs she and Jim rescued. Now that they're safe, she's got to see if they're adoptable.
These are your typical feral dogs. They don't want to have anything to do with you. They shiver, they shake, and they don't want any human contact. The first thing I need to do is test these dogs to see what kind of emotional shape they're in. You can see these guys are still a little bit afraid, but they're still letting me touch them, which is a really good sign. The white one is a little snappy with me, but not as bad as Grumpy. We put a leash around his neck. He was biting it, almost strangling himself, running from here to there. The brown one is still a little nervous and skittish around me, but he's not as bad. It's going to be easier to get him ready for adoption than the white one. The biggest challenge for these dogs will be to learn to trust humans again.
The only problem is Laura's got too many dogs. Doolittle's is filled to capacity, so her friend Janelle has offered to take in the dogs and begin rehabilitation at her own rescue.
Hey, Marshy, you ready to go?
Marshy has been waiting for this day for a long time.
Feeling feel all better today? Are you ready, Freddy? Huh? You ready?
Today, he'll undergo surgery to repair his broken leg.
So this is Marshy's big day. This is where he gets his surgery to help save his leg, which we're very excited about. He'll need about 6 weeks of cage rest, and he should be good as new. There you go. Whenever I rescue dogs, you know, like Grumpy and Marshy, they know that I'm behind them 100%. I've always been the underdog, and I feel Chihuahuas are the underdogs, so that's why I feel a connection. When I take a dog into my rescue, they know I have their back. You be a good boy for them. All right? I love you. Every time a dog goes in for surgery, I'm always a little bit nervous because I've lost a couple of dogs in surgery and they passed away.
Dr. Norris and her team prepare for surgery on Marshy's leg.
Poor little guy. He's scared. He's just scared.
The anesthesiologist will need to sedate the dog before they can begin surgery. The procedure is simple but delicate, and the doctor is cautiously optimistic.
Okay. All right. I think we can fix him. Yeah.
Question is, do we go medial then? It's really straight on the back, the best way.
The vet offered to call me before surgery started, but I told her I just want to know when it's over.
But they won't know if they can save the dog's leg until they cut it open.
Are you ready for a cut anesthesia? All right, cutting.
Marshy, a recent Chihuahua rescue who Laura saved after being hit by a car, is undergoing delicate surgery to save his leg.
I would love to get a screw in there, would be my ideal choice. This piece of bone is so small. Try to drill into that, it's gonna be brutal.
Marshy's bones are tiny. If the drill shatters the bone, Dr. Norris will need to come up with another plan. But there's only one way to find out.
Probably only gonna get one shot at this.
Laura stays away from the operating room. She's lost Chihuahuas to complications before. She tries to keep her mind occupied by working with Grumpy.
I'm here for our swimming lesson. Grumpy Smurf is still aggressive because of his abuse. Today I want to try something new to earn his trust.
Since his rescue from the LA River, Grumpy has been extremely aggressive, reflecting his past abuse. So it's time to dive headfirst into some trust-building exercises.
You ready, Grumpy? Ready for your swimming lesson? With a tough case like this, I call Janelle. She's an expert at water therapy.
Good girl.
And Grumpy Smurf needs all the help he can get. Hey, Janelle.
Hey, Laura. Grumpy all ready for his swim? It's Grumpy's turn.
Grumpy's turn.
Water therapy builds confidence and promotes relaxation in dogs dealing with fear, anxiety, and aggression.
Should we just put him in the middle?
Yeah, just put him in the middle. Hey, Grump. Hey there. So now the whole idea is for him to trust you.
Okay.
He's more focused on the water and what's going to happen if he falls off the board. So you'll be able to touch him, you'll be able to pet him where you normally wouldn't be able to.
So pet him now?
See, now if you couldn't do that normally,
No,
right now he's focused on the water. He's looking at me, wondering what I'm doing. See, now he's comfortable with you holding it.
right? Yeah.
And he's comfortable with you picking him up.
Yeah, and he never let me do that before.
And he's fixated on the water, on
Right.
swimming, everything else. So we use this as a bonding exercise.
Gotcha. Do you want to see if he'll swim to you?
Let's give it a try.
Okay.
Okay, Grumpy Man. Come on, let's give it a try. Come on. Come on, you can let him go. Oh. Well, sort of. Did a little somersault there, but
Yeah.
he'll be okay. Here, I'm gonna hand you to Laura, and Laura can put you on the boogie board. He won't bite you, he's concentrating on the water.
Even this short session in the water has done wonders for Grumpy. He's not totally trusting, but you could say he's a different dog.
You saw how aggressive he was. You could never get this close to him to trust you. So this is a really good exercise for him. Now you're my friend? Oh, no, guess not.
Almost your friend.
Almost.
Laura and Jim are meeting potential adopters for Bea. It's especially hard for Jim, who's grown attached to her. There are many qualities they'll look for in Bea's new family, but the most important is a loving home.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey.
Who's that little doggy?
That's Bowie.
Cutie. Bea's adopters already have another Chihuahua, and I think that'll be good for Bea, because Bea likes to play with other dogs, and hopefully their dog will like to play, and it'll be a perfect match. Here she is.
Oh, she's so cute.
Come here, Bobo. There you go. Sometimes when a dog wags its tail, it could be overly excited and it could bite you. In this case, Bea is so happy, her tail's all over the place, and I can tell it's a good match.
Oh, look how cute she is. Oh my gosh. Hi, you're so cute. Look at how cute you are. Hi. Oh my God, Doug, look at her. I love her.
When an adoption is successful, you can instantly see it. You can see it in the dog's face, you can see it in the adopter's face, and it brings joy to my heart to see that instant, connection. I already see that you want to keep her ready forever.
Yeah.
And that's good.
Are you ready, Bowie? Are you ready for a sister? Yay!
All right.
So excited.
Congratulations, guys.
Thank you.
Dang, she's cute.
We love her. Wave bye.
Oh no, it's good. It's good. It's
Yeah,
good.
it's
These are
good.
happy tears.
It's a good thing because then we could save another life. Adopting out a dog can be exhilarating and sad at the same time because you're happy to see them get adopted to their forever home, but sad because you'll miss them.
Bye. Wave bye, Bea.
Enjoy your new pup.
Yeah,
We will.
for
See you
sure.
later.
Thank you.
Marshy, the dog with the broken leg, is finally ready to be picked up after surgery. But there were some complications.
I'm here to pick up Marshy. Yep. Okay. I've probably spent close to $100,000 just on medical care for all my dogs. And I've had a few dogs that, didn't make the surgery. Hey, little man.
Here's Mommy. See,
Thank
it's
you.
okay. It's okay.
Hey, baby. Hi.
Marshy has spent 2 months in a shelter with an untreated broken ankle. During that time, some of the fractured bone traveled up Marshy's leg.
So it was more difficult, that little piece.
You know, they've been out of place for so long.
So long.
There's so much scar tissue. The muscle contracts.
Right,
It just
right.
will not stretch back down into place. And
Right.
the only way we were even getting it to even closely reoppose was by, putting his ankle as straight as it would go. But then that meant we had to bend his knee all the way up, which wasn't going to be
Kinda
functional.
painful.
And it's just not going to be
Yeah,
functional.
functional.
So what's most important is that he's in a functional angle right now
Right.
so that he can use it
Use
normally.
it. Gotcha.
He's actually using it quite well for a day post-op.
Go ahead, put it down. Show Mommy. Yes. That's gonna be
Oh, good.
Feel so lucky, huh?
Hi, baby. Hi, little man. I'm so happy to see you. Yes. Can't wait to bring you home. I was so glad to hear that his surgery was so successful and he's going to make a full recovery.
He's going to be wearing this splint and bandage for probably a good 6 weeks at least, while we let the ligament and everything heal.
Marshy still has a long road ahead of him, but I'm very optimistic. If he can just make it through his recovery, then he will soon be adopted.
Laura arrives at Janelle's home and rescue to bring her some of the dogs from the abandoned building.
Hey, Laura.
How are ya?
I'm good. How are you?
Busy as always.
Janelle has agreed to help Laura out by taking in a few dogs and finding them homes.
Who we got here?
This one is Ben.
Ben.
This one is Mayor. He seems to have come out a little bit more out of his shell.
Okay.
This one, I think if we let out, he'll run.
Okay.
So I'd advise you to maybe put him in there. I really appreciate you taking on these dogs because I'm full.
And Janelle might have more good news for Laura, a possible home for Marshy.
So what's been going on?
I rescued a dog that has a broken heel. And
How'd it happen?
we think that he got hit by a car. And he's a really nice dog. His name, we're calling him Marshy. He's a little white little fellow. So do you have any suggestions? You know, anybody that might want to help or adopt him or?
You know, I have an email from someone who was looking for a special needs dog. He's had special needs dogs in the past, and he just loves to help.
Oh, great.
Most people are looking for healthy dogs to adopt, so this is good news for Laura.
The fact that we might have a prospective home for Marshy is fantastic.
While Ben and Mare are getting used to their new foster home, Laura and Janelle get Grumpy ready for a boat ride. Laura has brought Grumpy along for another water therapy session.
I was really pleased by the way the water therapy worked with Janelle. I saw real progress with Grumpy's aggression issues. Now we're going on a boat ride for a different kind of water therapy.
Being on the open water causes Grumpy to lose his balance and sense of control. This encourages him to cling closer to Laura, build his trust with her, and overcome his tough guy attitude.
So now he's going to be more worried about us being in open water.
I could see before I could never get this close to his mouth. He does seem to be a little bit more calmer, not as scared. During our boat ride, I was able to touch his head, scratch his neck. I felt that I gained part of his trust, but there was a couple of times I think I did go over that limit a little bit, and he growled at me. Mr. Hyde right now.
Grumpy's making tremendous progress, but he's still got a ways to go before he's ready for adoption.
Ready, Marshy? Ready to meet your new family?
Marshy is ready. It's been 5 weeks since his surgery, and he can't wait to meet a family who wants him forever.
Hello.
Hey, guys.
In preparation to get Marshy, we've been buying outfits. This one, he'll probably fit in just fine, and everyone's easygoing. All the pets get along. We have dogs and cats, and shockingly, they do pretty well.
So, have you had a dog before?
I haven't since we've been together, but we're ready for one, for sure.
We got married just over a year ago. I think the rescue puppy who's coming out of a cast, who's gonna need 24/7 care, I think he'll help us on our journey to adopt a baby, so.
I'll hand you the treats. There you go.
Yeah, he hasn't eaten today.
No, he's got it.
Oh boy. I don't get sick.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
And then keep it in your fingers as he eats it a little bit, and then hold it. There you go. There you go. See, yeah. There.
We bought him a bed. Let's see how he likes
Okay.
it. This is the right size too, I think.
Pretty bad. Look at that.
Well, he likes you now.
Well, that was very fast. Faster than I expected.
They seem to be off to a great start, but Laura wants to be sure the entire family is on board with their new member.
Hi, Mish.
Marshy,
You have a brother.
Marshy.
Uh-oh.
I had a little bit of concerns with the cat.
Nope, not sure about that.
And the cats were kind of like, it's a dog. Leave me alone. There's the other cat.
Oh, yeah, that's Gus.
He could have run right for the cat, and he decided not to.
The final family hurdle, the in-laws. Whether Marshy can get along with Bella, who lives with Paul's mother.
What do
He
you
wants to
think?
play with her.
Look at his tail's gonna fall off.
3 for 3. A perfect score for Marshy. And a new family member for Paul and Dean.
1, 2, 3. I think they're a great couple. They'll make Marshy a better dog, give him that confidence that he needs.
You're pretty photogenic.
Yeah, he's looking right at the camera. And they're gonna spoil him rotten, and that's what counts.
I think it's pretty amazing that there's other people out there that want to help and save, and the job that they're doing is just a small piece of what needs to be done. So grateful to be a part of their family as well.
It's moments like these that I enjoy doing rescue. Yes, I'm gonna miss you too. Because then you can see where they've come a long way, where they've come from homeless to abandoned to loved.
Another dog finds his forever home. And Laura and Jim have new happy rescue stories to share.
There we go.
After additional rehab with Janelle, Mare and Ben were adopted by a family in Des Moines, Iowa. Bea has become a real pro on the leash and is enjoying having an older brother to play with. And that leaves Grumpy.
Pretty amazing.
Picked him right up.
He'll need to stay with Laura a while longer before he's ready to be adopted. But that's okay, because Laura is not giving up.
We've saved a lot of dogs these past few weeks, but my job is never over. There are thousands of Chihuahuas in the streets and in our city shelters, and their life is uncertain, and I want to give them a second chance.